record a second, then we'll just watch it back just to see if we catch anything, you know.
I feel like,
I think you gotta come in here a little bit more. Or,
oh, jeez, I'm so sorry.
I know there's there.
Stuck on your chair.
A little bit more, there we go. That was right. Right? No. You gotta come over. Is this good? Stand up tall. We almost, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you just need to come in closer, then I can lean on you.
Lean on me.
Right?
Is this weird? It's perfect. It's perfectly perfect.
Perfectly imperfect.
Yeah.
Do we want to be able to see this thing though?
I don't see why.
No applause or anything.
Oh, yes.
Is it where we want it to be?
I feel like, can I just have it over here?
Yeah.
I'm on the noise duty.
Yes.
If I think, you know,
Yeah.
no guarantees.
No, here, do you want your...
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to cover that?
No.
Famous last words.
Mm-hmm. This feels really good. I feel like we're in a spaceship. Ready to launch off to new destinations unknown.
Yes. I can't even hear the music. Can you? No, these things on.
No.
Should we shut it off?
No. Those are the good sulfadigo frequencies.
Okay. Good.
We're layering. All right. I think we're as ready as we're ever going to be. So let's start recording. Because we do want it to kind of be natural.
Absolutely.
Like this.
Yeah.
Like as if we weren't recording.
Yeah.
Or even having an agenda. So at the end of the day, it's our podcast.
Yes.
It's our podcast and we'll bullshit if we want to. Okay. I'm kind of getting nervous now.
Stop it. 4:24. It was 2:40.
Oh, that's the time.
No,
Oh. All right. We are going to resume and then we can always edit it out. That's the beauty. We can like literally take the whole snippet and be like, darling.
Yeah.
So if we mess up or whatever, no worries. Let's just make sure we're recording. Oh yeah, you know, you talk.
Hello.
Oh yeah, we're in full recording phase.
Sapphire Studios. Engage.
4225. Sunshine, I can't believe it.
Oh, me neither. I'm so excited.
I'm over the moon excited. We have waited for this moment for a hot minute.
Like, look at this. Look at this.
All of our super groovy things that have been unleashed.
Oh,
And
into
out-
the wild.
Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. You read my mind on that, or you answered my spirit call. It's such a beautiful thing. I love you, Sunshine.
I love you, Bubbles. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, this is the first of like many, but
Speak into the microphone.
I'm really excited.
I can't believe it that we got this equipment working. We each have our own headphones. I feel like it took us a while to like figure out how.
Gather the pieces, do like all the strings and chords and attachments and.
You even got a tutorial from your friend.
Brandon, look, we're doing it! Yay!
Brando!
Thank
Was your
you.
friend Brandon too?
My friend Brandon, yeah.
Okay.
You had a Brandon too.
We had
That's right.
The Miller, the Beechwood, the beer capital guy is Brandon.
Oh,
And shout out to Brando. Too, because he showed us.
That's crazy because I call him B, but Brandon.
Psh,
How did we not realize that?
I don't know.
All the connections being made.
Whoa. That we both had a Brandon to show us how to work the equipment.
It only took us, what, 5 years?
Like, we have the equipment. What do we do? Yeah. Help. We're like, at a moment, we're looking for a producer. But if we were looking for a producer, we would never be doing this. We are the producers, the editors, the creators, I was going to say fornicators.
Got that out.
Yeah, had a good day. Danny, baby. It is springtime, so I feel like that is in the air.
Feisty.
It is.
Fresh and feisty.
Yeah. That whole revival.
Yes.
Kind of thing. I think it couldn't be more timely to be popping off this podcast. On 4/2/25 in the spring season, coming off of the new moon for new adventures, new beginnings. And I seen Sandhill Crittens today, so that's how I feel like I knew it in my soul that it was time.
I'm so down for the ride, girl.
Seriously, when I woke up this morning, I did not think we were doing this. Did you?
No. Nope. I thought we were playing with herbs, which is fun. This is super more fun. We can make our own sound effects.
For real. Loop that. Garage band. Just kidding. Love you, garage band. Be nice to us. Be kind. We're learning. It's intimidating though. I feel like that's what so much of this is like. We knew we had a vision. What? Do I have a...
No, that just made me feel so good. The fact that we just admitted that we're intimidated. I'm like, oh, the cat is out of the bag. This is... Yes.
Well, it's a lot. The ether waves.
I know, but it just felt so good to be vulnerable. Like, guys, we don't.
What? We're learning.
We learned so much, and that's why we're here to share it. All of it.
All of the beautiful lessons that have been served up by the divine creator himself. You can't make this stuff up.
Not our plan.
Seriously, to like be driving after the YMCA and be like, see the sign of Sandhill Cranes and be like, it's time.
Go time. Showtime.
Just start the podcast and start sharing.
I'm so happy that you're in tune to those signs because I feel like they're everywhere. And we just miss them sometimes. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, like how many times do I have to tell you?
I'm telling you, tell it, get it. We'll never get it right.
Mm-mm.
We'll never get it wrong.
Oh.
We're never done learning.
That was good.
I know there's more to that, but it's out there. How much fun.
Mm.
And then here we are. Oh my gosh.
Where's the love? It's kind of the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sturgis 06. Sunshine and Bubbles before we were even Sunshine and Bubbles.
What was that crackling?
I don't know. Did you hear that too?
I'm hearing that. Is it because... Oh, yeah. That's okay. We won't hear it. Yeah, it could be with that. Do you want to get into Sturgis 06? I don't know, Sunshine. I feel like that's a whole nother...
That's another show.
That is another show. Or do we just do it now?
Well, I mean, I feel like even then, our mission was the same. Like, spread the love. Where is it? Let's find it. Let's share it. And here we are.
As we're riding on a four-wheeler, following the water truck in Glencoe, Sturgis, South Dakota, 2006, with my dad and his friends.
Mikey, little Mikey.
That's sealed in our friendship right there. We had known each other from Sheryl's club. Work in
the club.
You were young. You were a baby. You were 18.
I was young. You were even younger.
I was even younger. How old was I? We are how many years apart? I'm 37. You're just turned 41. Yeah, so 4 years apart. So you were 18. I was 14. When you started bartending.
Yeah.
Not in 06.
No.
When we went to Sturgis. I was 18 then.
Yeah.
Which is wild. But so you had been working at Cheryl's for a while. I was too young. I was staying out of the bar. I was like hitting the books.
Yeah. I remember when you would come in, you were so cute and so much energy, and you just like, what?
Really?
You'd just be like, they didn't even know what hit them. Like, what?
Mia. Who is that?
And you had this super cool purse, and it was like license plates. Do you remember that? It was
No.
like different. Either I don't know if it was like a something with license plates. I think it was like different ones, like.
I actually kind of do remember that.
The things you remember, right?
Yeah.
That was the first initial like me remembering meeting you. Coming in like a hurricane.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
Let's party. Well, I do remember when I was 16, my mom would strap a shot belt on me, and she was a biker bar. You and be like, oh, go feed the fish or go sell these shots. She threw a leather hat on me with a vest, and I was out in the wild. I went. So I made really good money.
You did so good.
Yeah, I remember just being like, make it rain,
yeah.
make it.
Yeah, they still love you, but yeah.
I still love them.
That was amazing.
You can take the girl from Sheryl's, but you can never take Sheryl's from the girl.
The original mothership.
The OG mothership. Yes. Where our friendship all began. And it's because of my mom. Yes. And your brave heart walking into a crowded biker bar and asking my mom, Sheryl, for a job.
Twice.
Twice.
She told me no the first time. I still had braces though. So.
She's like, yeah, lose the braces.
She did.
Are you legal? Are you old enough to be in here, right?
She told me to come back when I got my braces off.
Oh my gosh.
I did. I was like, remember me?
How long, like how far in between?
Not
like
much.
months, just like a couple months?
Yeah.
So it's still fresh.
Yeah, they were supposed to be off like way before that.
Oh my! She's probably protecting you in her way. You know, she was like, "It's rough out here."
I had no idea. Actually, I had no clue.
You need those prices off. But what a place of community!
Yes.
Cheryl's Club to bring us together, and then going to Sturgis. I mean, like, I remember my dad just having this idea, like, "We're going." And I'm like, "Let's go! I'm in."
Yeah.
And we like packed up and we went. I don't think we thought too much about it.
No. We were just going.
And like, we were like, oh yeah, Kiss Sunshine, she's cool.
Yeah,
she's
I would have
awesome.
went without you.
No, we were the only girls in our camp.
And it's like, I don't know, 40-year-old, 50-year-old men.
Yeah.
Like father, like figures, right? Yes. Like,
yes.
Lots of
all our dads.
daddies,
We had so many dads. Little Mikey, Scooter and Scoop.
Yes.
Regimen.
Oh.
Yeah, Regimen.
Yes.
He was there. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was like our squad. They looked out for us. We were well cared for.
Until we weren't. Until they let us loose.
Yeah, until we're like, peace! And we were like,
they
crawling.
had no control.
Army crawling back to the tent. You were trying to make me puke. You were like,
have another shot. You'll never forget that. Right?
Seriously.
It's like, Jack, you want some Jack?
It worked.
It did.
Honestly, I carried that with me throughout all of my party days when I was drinking. Of like whatever, because you know when you need to puke.
Just get it.
I'd be like, oh, there's another shot of Rumplemans in my head. Oh my gosh. Thank you for that, Sunshine.
Bite the dog that bit you. Oh, yeah.
Hair of the dog. Oh my gosh. Wow.
We made it. What? We saw Big and Rich. We saw Tom Petty and Stevie Nicks.
In the rain, in the pouring rain at the Buffalo Chip. That was, and I'm pretty sure Tom Petty had a really good buzzer going on. Because I remember him tripping. He was tripping over the cord. He was doing full-on wheelies, though. Remember that?
Yes.
I will never unsee Tom Petty rock, and he rocked so hard. He was everything he wanted to be, and then Stevie Nicks seemed to like levitate on her magic carpet. She like floated in there on her magic carpet and waved her hair around. It was like,
yeah.
And the landslide.
Before like we even knew about magical.
Oh, her witchy ways.
Hippie gypsy women. Like that, like, right?
She is the original gypsy lover, soul.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Stevie Nicks. And their chemistry is like undeniable though. Like they were so good together.
So good. And they still are, right? Stevie Nicks is still going strong. She is still out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Tom Petty alive?
No.
All right.
We love Tom.
When did he die?
He'll always be a legend in our hearts. Not too long ago.
I miss that. Okay.
I can't even Google it.
Come on.
Where's your Post-it?
Yeah, Google when Tom Petty passed. My goodness.
I kind of set you up for that one, Bubbles. I apologize.
Oh, well, no. If I don't know, chances are maybe someone else doesn't know. Right? Well, because Stevie Nicks is still, I mean, I just seen her.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that was like 7 years ago already.
Oh my gosh.
But my jaw I was hanging the whole time. I was like, this lady.
Yeah. Powerhouse for sure.
Just her stage presence and her confidence and her message was just so powerful. I just remember it being an experience I'll never forget.
Yeah, I believe it.
But, Jackal too. We seen Jackal at Full Throttle before it burned down.
Yeah.
The original Full Throttle.
Oh, yeah.
Which was insane. Jackal. I think they were just kind of like up and coming.
Yeah,
because it was the chainsaw. I was like, and he was like with the chainsaw on the stage, and we were like, yeah.
That was so cool.
In between like the spear with the motorcycles like going around, and we were like, oh my gosh. And how much detail should we get? We seen some things at Sturgis that we will never unsee. But also, I feel like the miles put on.
Oh,
that
was so beautiful.
That was such an adventure.
Us in our mini skirts, riding Harleys,
motorcycles and bikini tops. Like
hailstorms.
String bikini tops and hailstorms. I'd do it again.
Yeah, I totally would.
There's so many, now looking back, there was so many like magical occurrences that happened. Like you could tell angels were on our side and looking out for us every step of the way.
Yes.
But I think where we had started with this whole Sturgis adventure, which could be an episode in and of itself when we want to divulge into all the dirty details. But it was how we solidified our friendship and looking for, I'll never forget, riding around on that four-wheeler and just screaming out on the top of our lungs, where is the love?
Yes. Isn't that the Justin Timberlake song? And the Black Eyed Peas?
Oh, yeah.
Like, that wasn't what we were, but yeah.
No, we were like, where's the love?
Where that came from?
We found it. We found it in
everywhere.
So many, everywhere. It was all around us. We are the love.
Especially that sweet cop that believed that you were 30.
When I was 18.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Bless your soul.
At One Eye Jacks. And it was on from there.
Yeah.
I feel like I got the wristband or something. I was like...
Game.
Yeah. Dancing on top of tables. Remember that?
Yes.
Little Mikey never looked so happy. He was cheering us on. He was like, yes.
After he chased his tent.
Yeah, chased his tent down from flying away and then flapping in the wind. You gotta stake it down.
He just refused.
Yeah.
He was like, free bird.
Untethered. I love him.
R.I.P. Mikey.
Yeah, rest in peace, little Mikey. His laugh, though, was so infectious. Goodness. So much
And your
love.
theme song for Sturgis, before we close the Sturgis book for a minute, was Buck Cherry.
Crazy bitch.
Yeah.
Yes.
And mine was Gnarls Barkley. Does that make me crazy? I think it's called Crazy. Does that make me
Crazy.
And Ronnie's was Fergie.
Oh,
right?
yes.
Which one? I don't even know. All of the Fergies? The promiscuous?
I'm thinking of Fergalicious definition. But
Yeah.
I don't know if that was it.
Or was it? Oh, well, we'll have to get back to that one because I remember one in particular, but I can't pinpoint it.
I for some reason I'm thinking of Feel Good from the Black Eyed Peas though, because the laugh where you'd be like, ha 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 ha.
That is definitely in the mix. Yeah, we gotta make a soundtrack for that trip, and then we'd have to throw Mikey's like, "Can't you see?
Oh,
Can't you see?" Or
what that woman was doing to me?
he liked some good bangers. I remember when the jukebox fell off the wall at Sheryl's, and then we had like the old school one, like the push button for a minute.
No.
Oh my gosh! Somebody ripped the jukebox off the wall.
Jukebox on
It may or may not have been Chadwick. And
just kidding.
Yeah, we got a replacement of like an old school one where you had to like push the button and like the little record, or it's probably a CD at that time, but like it came down and like, and like that's where you learned a lot of people's music because they had like really, you only had so much to work with, right?
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was really fun.
Oh my gosh.
Digress. I'm sorry, little Mikey. I love you. Or, oh, Amy, what you want? You need to sing it to Jamie.
Aww.
Jamie.
I think I've been for you for a while, maybe longer if I do.
Yep.
Yes. Aw, such good times. And we have been friends ever since.
Yeah.
Fast forward, that was 2006, right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably, well, yeah. I think we met before then. Friends 2006.
Yeah. So
yes.
like there's no denying.
Like the universe brought us together via Sheryl's Club.
Yes.
But
Yes.
It was definitely Sturgis.
Yeah.
That would make an unforgettable experience together. That was the foundation of our friendship.
Yeah. And that's like right when you first met Danny.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I met Danny when I was 18.
Yeah, you were only a couple months in dating him, I remember. Yeah. And so like,
oh yeah, and I hadn't met his parents yet. And I remember meeting them, I think, right before I went to Sturgis.
oh, so you're like,
No,
bye.
so and then they were like, "You're going where?"
With my dad.
What? Yeah, I was like, "I'm with my dad." Like, yeah, we're going. There was, but I remember them being like, "Daniel,
we need to talk.
you might want to reconsider your choices."
Oh, his
Just
mind
kidding.
was
No, no,
already
no.
made. Yeah,
Yes.
right.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Hence DNA. Aww.
Danny and Ashley, DNA, all the way. With Kelly Sunshine, we're super dank.
Tank.
Dankinator. Then you got Dankert in there too. Love him.
Jet ski Jesus.
Jesus. Yes. Hey,
No, he reminds me of King Triton on Mermaid. Especially with that like wave rider.
For real.
He just needs one of those.
Yes. Tridents.
Yeah. Ooh. When's your birthday, Hanger?
It's coming up. That is amazing.
Yes.
All the beautiful people and friends and mutual friends that we have along the way.
Yeah.
It's been really, really special.
Yes, 100%. Too many to count.
Mm-hmm. So you've always been Kelly Sunshine, though.
My mom gave me Sunshine. Yeah, she'd always sing that song to me.
Aww.
Yeah, I'm sure every mom sings that. Well, not everybody, but
Oh.
it stuck. I don't know if it was my blonde hair.
Yes.
Yep.
And your shining personality. You are a ray of sunshine. You're the whole sun. She's so happy.
Somebody was telling me like their impression of me, and it like made me giggle so hard. They're like, "You just like walk in, and you're like, ta-da, Kelly Sunshine here," and just like, I was like, "Is that really what you think of when I walk in?" Because that's funny. I appreciate that. But all right, cool. Because you like we talked about before, we don't really know what people think of us or.
Who cares?
I was like, not that we don't care. I don't know, but you know, it's just like you just never know until they tell you. It's like, okay, yeah, I'll take that.
That's huge. I mean, what a compliment that
yeah,
is.
I
to
totally
be-
agree with a compliment.
I mean, you really embody the sunshine spirit.
Thank you.
That is for sure. Whenever I even see sunshine, I think of you. That's like the best compliment ever.
Thank you. I would gladly accept it.
It's a beautiful thing.
And Miss Percolator over here. Yeah, I bet you guys can't guess where she got her nickname.
Get down with percolator. It's not percolator.
No. Nor the Torculator.
Oh, there's been times. There has been times. Don't tempt me, little. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
Yes. That's the after podcast party. Yes.
Oh yeah, how much fun. How much fun.
So fun.
Yes, shout out to Uncle Dave who nicknamed me Bubbles. I just loved it. I heard it and embraced it and I was like, yes, This is it.
No, it totally like it's you. They're so light and floaty and just fun and beautiful and colorful.
Yes. Oh, I like that colorful. Yeah, because bubbles are colorful.
Yeah.
But...
Remember that one batch you got, and they were like, whoa. They were like, I've never seen bubbles like this before, you guys. They were like and like
orbs.
Like when grease leaks out and like it's pretty though. Like
Yeah, we gotta get some more of those for sure.
Farmer market season.
All the bubbles. I really want, like those bubble witches that like have it like in their cauldron and they like push them out and they like blow them out. Goals. I need like a whole bubble bath situation.
Okay.
We just need to.
We're gonna make it happen.
Yes. All of them. One of my favorites is that big like wand one where you would kind of like pull it apart in your bucket. We literally carried around a bucket of bubbles all summer long.
Slosh
it away in the back of our truck, the back of the G unit. And my goodness, that is wild.
But they bring so much joy and happiness, just like you, to everybody. Like, especially kids. The kids really love them. But who doesn't like a bubble?
For real.
Like 5 million, right? Oh, yeah. That was a hit at St. Patrick's
Oh my
Day.
gosh, I was in my glory.
You looked like the Statue of Liberty, and you had the green shirt and
with my mom putting on the like ribbon on me, looking back at me, I look like the mayor.
You did, and people were waving at you like you were wearing your
the mayor in my own universe.
Nailed it. Mayor Vacaville.
Well, wait, it was because you brought the bubble gun out of nowhere on St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
Brought the it was a total surprise. You got me. Turns out I actually ordered a bubble gun. Very similar. Did not come in time. And here comes Kelly Sunshine.
That's even more wild.
Yes, that's how I was like, you can't make this stuff up. Like it was manifestations are real. I'll just say that. The universe will find a way one way or another.
Oh yeah.
Time and time again. You just have to have faith and trust that everything's going according to plan.
The power of the spoken word. Just be careful with your words.
Be careful. Positive. Think of sunshine.
And bubbles.
How much fun. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. I cannot believe it.
What are we nervous for? We're just being ourselves.
Yeah, this is great. This feels really aligned. This feels really good.
It does. And this is the perfect way because we always have our friends, our high vibe tribe, DNA high vibe tribe, telling us that like they just want to hang out with us and spend time. We're like, oh, yeah, we do too. And every time, like, well, like come to farm day, and then a couple people come or whatever. We're always like, the door's open. But this way, we can like infiltrate your life in the best way possible. And be convenient.
Little energy zap.
Convenience. Yeah, definitely.
Listen at your leisure.
Absolutely. Car rides are my favorite time to listen to podcasts.
Yeah. I think a lot of people listen before bed too. Maybe to maybe not so much motivational, inspirational, but
unwind. Maybe.
Yeah, it's like an unwinding, like a ritual before bed. It's really
I see that.
Smart too. That's when I read.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Because reading is one of my favorite things to do.
That's why you're so smart.
You say you're supposed to read 30 minutes a day.
Mm-hmm. 30 minutes. That's the
30 minutes.
the magic number.
That is the magic number. I mean, you can start with 10.
And honestly, that's
20.
really, if it's a good book, 30 minutes goes by like 5 minutes, right? You're just like,
you're into it.
Yeah, you're like, okay, 10 more minutes.
I feel like that's where most people get like intimidated or stalled out before they even begin reading, is because they're not reading the right book.
100%.
But there is something out there for everybody. There's a million, zillion, trillion different books.
And you just gotta like look within. What makes you happy? What kind of talents do you have? What gifts do you have?
The signs. I feel like if you go and give yourself an opportunity, it'll jump out of the shelf at you.
Yeah.
And be like, read me.
Yes.
Oh, if you go there, say a prayer.
Yes.
I wish to find exactly what I need when I need it. And that book will jump off the shelves at you one way or another.
100%. And you better read it.
Plug for reading. Plug for reading.
When's the last time you've been to the library?
Yes.
I love the library. It's like a spaceship into Never Neverland.
Whee! It's funny you mentioned the library because I was just talking with Carly from my facial lady, and she was really curious about herbs, and she was asking me about herbs, and I know she's a reader, and I know she loves science, so I was like, go to the library.
Yeah.
Because I think she's like, no, I'm gonna just buy it right away. And I don't like to tell anyone what to do, but I'm like, hey, may I make a suggestion? Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm like, I would really recommend going to the library and looking through the books because there's just so many different even styles. So an herbalism book. Yeah. You have the scientific herbalist, the pictures, the witchy herbalist, like the
astronomy sometimes.
Yeah, zodiac planting, gardening. I mean, I just feel like there's a zillion and one ways to define herbalism and make it your own. So one book will speak to you. So it sounds like until you know, you don't know. So you got to go into it with an open mind at the library too, because sometimes the book picks you.
100%. Yeah, it's great. I was gonna say something, but I forgot it. It was good. It's okay. I'll come back.
And if you don't like the book,
that's it. Yeah, because you have to return it. It's like encourages, if you do check it out, to read it, right? Because you're like, now you got a deadline.
Yes. Oh, that is,
right?
yes. I didn't,
because, I bought books, so guilty, and they have not been read yet.
Yeah.
With the best of intentions, of course, but yeah.
And that's energy. Mm-hmm. You spent money on there. Yeah. I feel like time is the biggest resource, right? And use it wisely. So if you knew you had to return it, and no harm, no foul if you didn't read it. Let's say you did get a couple pages and it just wasn't for you, it wasn't jiving. That's okay.
Yeah, just return it in time so you don't get a fee, right?
Haha.
That's the thing.
That is a thing.
If you do, you're still supporting the library.
Yes.
I've gotten fees. And if you get too many, you don't pay them, they take your license. Did you know that?
Actually, I feel like I have heard that.
Yeah, so return your library books.
Well, it's someone else's property. It's not your book.
Yeah, it's like, be kind, please rewind.
Yes. Leave it better than when you found it. Or in the same condition. Mm-hmm. Like, take care of it.
I wonder, I don't know if it's allowed, but can you put like a little something in the book for the next person?
Yes.
Really shake it, right? Would that be
I bet they go through it. Just, a sticker.
Yeah, something nice, of course, not malicious, but just
even a little note.
Yeah.
I feel like wouldn't be.
Yeah. I've even purchased used books and had notes. And I was like, aw, even though it wasn't written to me, I was like, that is so sweet.
Yes. It's like you're almost in someone's mind or someone else's thoughts because it is private.
Yeah.
It is vulnerable when you're invited in to someone else's thoughts or even underlining and stuff. It's like, oh, I wonder what they were thinking when
I highlight everything.
And it kind of oh yeah, I would have done. Yeah, so it's like you're vibing on a whole nother level. Yeah. Everything's energy.
Yeah, I do highly suggest buying a used book that has been used, highlighted or underlined or something, just to see. It's a different perspective.
Just make sure you smudge it first.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like I would just smudge it, just because you just never know. Yeah. You have to protect your chi.
Yeah.
At all costs.
Yes. Hiya.
Yeah.
Where's the?
Oh, the gong! Cue the gong! Hey, Cue the chime. My favorite.
I just love this
I honestly think that's where it started. Those chimes.
On your desk.
Yeah. It was my first
instrument.
I believe so. Honestly, I remember just loving. I went to maybe not my first instrument, but I remember going to church and having Rich play on the chimes, and it seemed to put me in this great mindset, and I was like, I need them. Yes. So I got the chimes. Then I think I got the gong.
Yeah, because that was there too.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the tambourine. It's been everywhere.
Mwah.
Love that thing.
This tambourine could talk.
Who signed it? Sierra Marin.
In my club.
Willie. It was Willie Nelson. It was to Willie. It was at Dave Matthews Band. It was at the Elevation Worship. That was amazing. They played it on the stage. Oh.
Yeah, they brought it up on stage. That was wild. Whoa. That was powerful stuff when they brought the tambourine up onto the stage.
That was really
I thought I was going up there too. Like, bring me up there.
Yeah, I was like, bring me.
Too. I was like, bring me. I'm the tambourine player.
I wish you.
They wanted the tambourine. They missed the cue. It was the sign. Maybe another time. I did DM them too and be like, hey, if you ever need a tambourine player in your band.
Oh, next time they're in Wisconsin. I'll hit
Yeah.
you up.
Like, let's go.
Oh, P.S. Miss Worship Team member over here.
Band practice tonight.
Ooh,
Worship practice tonight.
Yes.
With a whole new set of songs.
Ooh.
Because there's 2 worship teams that go every other.
Oh.
And so I was supposed to be on the one, but I had to be on this one. So flip flop.
So you're gonna be there this week again,
Yes.
and then next week too.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay, stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. I'm fine by the seat of my pants with this one.
I'm sure you were obviously excited, but I was so excited to see you there. I hope you liked that.
I loved it. I was like,
didn't
oh
have
my
much to work
gosh.
with. That songs we just saw Kid Rock the night before, blue jeans and a rosary. I was like, oh. Well.
Yeah, speaking of the tambourine, I tried to bring in the tambourine, and they were so gracious enough to let me. They watched on it. I was like, it's my prized possession, and they watched it. And they said they watched it underneath the metal detector, and they said I could pick it up after the show. So I did, but they took your harmonica.
My whistle.
Oh, your whistle.
No, my whistle. It was on my keychain.
Really? So
Yeah.
it's not even like you had it around your neck like you were gonna play the whistle. Like it's like.
I didn't even know it was there.
It's a rape whistle. What the heck?
I thought they were going after my tick remover because that could have been a weapon. I don't know. But they're like, the whistle, man. Those are not allowed. And I was like, but then I was like, is it because of basketball games or like, because that could be confusing.
For
Everybody's
real.
blowing whistles. I don't know. She had realized something.
No distractions.
No whistles.
Don't take your eyes
But
off
I
the
didn't think
kid.
of like asking if I could get it back. They probably didn't think it was that special to me. And it wasn't really, but I'm just going to get another one and not bring it in there next time.
Amen.
All the lessons you learn. You
Boo for them taking the whistle.
play on the play.
But cheering for learning these lessons.
The blessings and the lessons.
I love that. The blessings and the lessons. I don't know why I want to say it like that.
I love it when you say it like that. Wait, who is that?
The blessings and the lessons.
It reminds me of the call.
Calling me now for the free reading. Who's the father of the baby? Right? Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah.
Hey.
I love when you bust that one out.
I love busting that one out.
What's her name? I don't remember. Do you?
Oh, Delilah After Dark. No.
No, the lady. I thought that's who you were imitating. Did she have like a? Is it a commercial that you? Where did you get that from?
It is
Like
something from like Delilah in the Dark Days, I feel like. And it was like a commercial coming on. So you heard it like multiple times.
And
like,
you were supposed to call the 1-800 number
Yes.
at the bottom, right? And then get your reading. Right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah,
Yes.
but I forgot her name. This is... And then she'd say that, and then she'd say that. We'll have to... Another Google search away.
That lady. Love her. Calling me now. Who's the father of the baby? Who that?
Oh,
No, but the worship team.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, if we were to, like, do I invite everyone? I feel like, yeah, I want to invite all my friends and family to come worship with us.
That's my favorite part. I love that. I really do.
I love it all.
Yeah. But I love singing with the people too. Like, and sometimes you're not sure, like a concert are you supposed to be singing? Because they're the ones singing, but I feel like it's both like an energy exchange.
Yes.
You sing to each other and like all the vibrations.
That's why I love Al, the worship leader, because he's always like inviting the people, like, sing with us, fam! Like, sing with us. That's the whole point, is to kind of get the energy up super high. And then Aaron's going to get out there, Pastor Aaron, he's just going to like, drop some knowledge on you, and then you're going to be there being like, what?
Bible bombs. Like, whoa.
Yes, and realizing how interconnected everything is.
Yes. Shout out to New Life Church.
It's important work.
Highway D, West Bend.
Aha.
Come see Miss Bubbles. Sunday at 10
Sunshine will be there too.
a.m.
On the tambourine.
No, you play the tambourine.
We'll work it. We'll keep working at it. She's coming. She's coming.
There is no chime player up there, or like a bongo player. I did notice.
Oh my gosh, Kelly! If you played the bongos, they were looking for a drum player, but I'm sure they would take the bagongo.
The bongos.
The bongos.
I don't really know yet, but we can make it happen.
Pray on. That's exactly what I did. I didn't know, so I was asked by sweet little Karen a while ago, and I told her no. I was
Karen
like,
is the keyboard player, right?
The keyboard player, yes, and she also brings all the fellowship food from her heart. If you ever want to bring anything too, she's like does not take anything away. She help her out. So I feel like that's a commitment.
It is
What they're doing, and I'm just learning a greater respect and appreciation for what it takes to run any kind of organization, especially a high-vibing church, where Jesus is at the forefront, and it's all for his glory.
Yes.
So she had asked me, and I had said no, it wasn't ready. My kids, our kids, the kids, I just had a million excuses, right? Of like why I couldn't commit to band practice or band. But it just, so that was on the back burner. It didn't really, thought about it, but not too much. But I was reading in the book,
The journey. It'll come. The prayer power, not power.
I'm completely blank. It's by Rick Warren, and it's present something.
I can picture it.
Time to be in the present by Rick Warren. Something like, no, that's not exactly it. It'll come, but in the chapter, it's like a 40-day journey that you're on of, making the commitment.
Which you started right at Lent, so that was perfect.
Yes. Right on Ash Wednesday, I believe.
Ash
Wednesday. Can't make it.
Just so you have a day.
When it just fell upon me, and I remember reading the first page and being like, oh my gosh, it all makes sense. We're all here. It's like that kind of riveting story, because you've read it.
Yeah.
Or you're working through it.
Yep.
But that page that I was on, I was talking about fellowship and commitment to the church, and how in order to deepen and strengthen your relationship with Jesus and God, you have to make that commitment and quit making excuses. And it spoke to my soul. It was like, oh my gosh, here we go. Yes. I'm ready. This is the sign. Surrender, right? Surrender. So I prayed. It was the day that I was on. It was right before Sunday. And I've been, reading the book and a chapter of the Bible, or chapter of the book and some passages every morning. So that morning I prayed for a sign, and I was like, give me a sign to show, to give me a sign of how I can get further involved. It was either through music or through the children's program in teaching the Sunday school for the littles, because I love those littles.
Yes. Oh, they're so sweet.
And they need somebody for that as well. So it takes a tribe, it takes a high vibe tribe. So I prayed for a sign, and sure enough, so I did double church that day. So I feel like my first sign was when I went to the churches were connected, right? Like it talked about a purple cloth at Kettlebrook off of 33. And would you believe I walked into that New Life, and there was that purple cloth draped around the cross in the beginning. I was like, oh my gosh. So, because I was kind of like church crisis of like, which one do I go? I was doing both. It was taking up a lot of time. Like I was like, oh my God, but I loved it. And I'm still going to keep trying to do that, honestly. This is fabulous when I can. But, so the purple God, I'm like, oh my God, this is where I need to be. Like
church hopping. That is such a beautiful thing.
For real. And then I made it for worship. I was late, but at the end of the singing, Mary was saying how she was stepping down. And there was, through her own personal circumstances, she had to step down from her singing position in the choir, and they're looking for new people.
That day.
Purple cloth day. Then Nate
Mm-hmm.
Haynes, Rachel's brother, he says like, Ashley, you should do it. And I was like, what? What did I do? Really? And I was like, oh man, Nate, because he sings up there. And he's like, join the choir. And I was like, oh boy. Still not totally convinced. Then after, he hooked me up with Al, the worship leader, and Al confided and said, geez, when we were sitting there during the sermon, I kept looking at you, and I was like, she should really do it. She's the one. She should come up here. And he told me that, and I was like, really, Al? Oh my gosh.
Oh, what a compliment.
So, and that was the universe, because I've also found this year that the universe is really wanting to, like, you know, be asked to do things, you know? And so there it was, in like 3 different ways, being asked to get up there, and I was like, yes, let's go. Sign me up, put me in, give me the music sheets.
Put me on coach.
I'm like, we're doing this. It's a whole vibe. Danny was not thrilled because I feel like the commitment, you know, band practice once a week and then coming there an hour and a half early before service as well. Mm-hmm. So, and you know, of course,
they're on pick up
with the kid. Yeah, he's got it. Right? Mm-hmm. So it's going to be, it takes a tribe. Mm-hmm. Takes a whole tribe, but I couldn't be more excited to.
But he was there to see you.
Yeah, and he came and he brought the kids, and I remember the kids were like the Sunday later is like, Nixon's giving me the thumbs up. Yes. You're over there.
I didn't want to distract you, but I was like,
like all the beautiful faces, and I felt so good. Like,
Did you?
Just felt so good in line. I didn't want to
make eye contact, so I was like, don't make her nervous.
No,
like,
make the eye. I was searching for eyes.
Okay,
I'm searching for eyes. I don't know where I was supposed to be looking or whatnot, but then I thought too, I'm like, you know, like looking down at the music, like I feel like people like you should know the music. Like you shouldn't have to look at the music sheets.
To be honest, you were looking up more than some. And not comparing, but yeah, you were making eye contact. That was a beautiful thing.
Like, is this awkward? Is this weird? I feel like it's part of the energy exchange.
Like, do I look at you?
Yeah, they're like, look into my eyes.
Then a couple times, you're like, yes.
Yes. Bobbing. Yeah, I was really, and then Charles Barrel's there too. The girls to see that.
She started singing too. Layla, I'm not so sure. Med got a hum or two. Lily was singing.
Oh.
Yeah, because I don't know if they normally do. Like, they might a little bit, but they were singing more. Like, probably because you were there, I'm assuming, right? Like,
yeah.
Why else would they? They're like, okay, this is okay to sing.
Yeah, she's up there singing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Some people, we can do this.
Like, honestly, I have no choir background. Like, I've never been part of a band or a choir. Like, in high school, I think I was in choir. Mm-hmm. But, geez, that was 20 years ago. I love singing. I love humming. I love dancing.
And you have such a beautiful voice. It's very unique.
It is. Someone's like, it's the rasp that it needed up there.
Yeah, you need to embrace that. That's a beautiful thing.
I am. I'm trying to, like, just let it go because I can't change my voice.
It's your gift.
I cannot change it.
It's your gift.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I feel just so strongly with the Sunshine and Bubbles and the High Vibe Tribe sharing the gifts, because I can't help but think that, like, all of our experience and everything that we've learned along the way together has been leading up to this very moment right here, right now.
No, we did not plan this.
No. With your sweet, humble self and all your herbal knowledge and respect for the earth is just so inspiring to me. Like, I look at you as like Mother Gaia's ray of sun.
Like, so sweet.
It takes the sun, right? Like, it takes all the elements, and I feel like for you, you're in my universe. That's you for me.
Aww.
And I just love that.
And we got the yin yang going, because I'm like the water and the earth, and you're the air and the fire, and it's like, oh.
Literally yin yang best friend situation on a divine mission to spread peace, love, and light.
Sure.
And hit the chimes. Wild woman sisterhood unite and beyond. And all our generous males too, that masculine feminine energy, it all starts to make sense of why we're here.
It's a delicate balance, for sure.
all the sweetest blessings. All the sweetest blessings. So that's why, in this, I know we're recording this too. We have the podcast going. I feel like pot has been the unifier.
Yeah.
I mean, for us in the land and working together and giving us that divine purpose and mission out here. And I just, you have to just giggle about what we're doing because literally, marijuana or cannabis is not legal in the United States, right? It's not even decriminalized.
Nope.
Still classified as a substance 1 drug. But hemp is not. Hemp is not, and it has been God's gift to us to really come to a better understanding of this plant and its nature's intended purposes, and taking out any euphoric feelings, right? Because they both, I'm trying to, instead of using psychoactive, we're using euphoric feelings. That's the differentiator between THC and CBD, or from hemp and marijuana,
right?
For cannabis. I don't even want to use marijuana anymore.
No.
But cannabis gets confusing because that's the plant family and hemp's under it.
It's all cannabis.
Yeah, it's all cannabis.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that definitely reunited us. Like, going from the mothership club ship, we each had our babies and brought it back with the cannabis in the field.
Yeah, and that's how, seriously, you have been my A1 since day one. Out there in the fields, I remember, I don't even know, did I call you? Was I like, Sunshine, the weeds.
Yeah.
They're taking over.
Yeah.
I mean, you had landscape background.
Yeah.
I knew that you were the earth whisperer.
I know how to pull a weed.
Well, and beyond. Much more than that. That was more than just pulling weeds, baby.
Oh, man, that was... that was jungle fever. That was our first taste of jungle fever.
But it was the unifier, the hemp, and that's what kind of all. And then we just came together and forged the way and came up with this. We still don't have a plan. No.
All while being moms and wives and
bosses and
just
caretakers and healers and we wrote students, mothers,
students, yes, yeah.
Juggling all the things. I feel like just like the typical woman here living in America,
Shout out to you women.
Yes.
We love you men, but women, keep it together. We're the glue, I feel like a lot of the times.
The neck. They said men is like the head and women are the neck. Oh. They make it move. That's from Hunter.
Pivot. I like that.
Yes. But hey, it takes all types and all types of women, and that's why I feel like loving flowers. They remind me so much of women because it's just no one, and hemp flowers, cannabis flowers. No one is the same. They're all different and beautiful in their own right, with their different phenotypes and terpenes and thriving where they grow. Different environment factors also attributes to. So it's just I feel so connected with with cannabis, which is spewed onto all the other alternative healing modalities that are out there and available and free mostly to all of us in an age that we're so connected through the ether waves. Right? Like never have we been like this before. This is a dawn of a new age, of 5G. Yeah. Right? So it's it's all coming together.
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry, I went off there.
All in the hemp. It all started back in that field. Yeah. That was a magical moment. I didn't see it coming. I just remember you're like, do you want to help me?
I still have to pinch. I'm like, pinch me. We're rolling joints for a living here.
As our babies were running around, like literally, they were like 2, I think, Charlie. And they were like 2. And we had like...
Well, it's 2019, yeah. So
4.
This is going on our 7th grow season. So yeah, Nixon's 9. Yeah, they were 2. Mom of the year over here.
Well, why not be out in nature? What a beautiful
no Wi-Fi.
thing. No water either when they dumped it all out.
Yeah, all our bottled water they dumped to make like a mud pie. And we were like, no.
So thirsty.
Yeah, we're so thirsty. Stay thirsty, my friends.
And we have. And that's what's gotten this far. And we're going to stay thirsty. and continue to learn and grow and love and be loved.
For all of his blessings, all of his knowledge, for all of creation.
Yes.
To keep creating with the divine at the top of mind.
Yes. Using your gifts, fulfill your purpose. We all got one. Multiple. Yes.
So necessary.
Tune in and tune on.
Tap in.
Oh my gosh.
Right. And at top of the cranium. This is the heart chakra for love and healing. Tuning fork. Makes a difference. We utilize these in our sound bath experience. It's powerful stuff.
I have the yellow, which is the solar plexus chakra for balance and understanding.
Put it on my head. Put it on my head. Yes.
Slippery sword. There we go.
Oh, yeah. That's it. That's the spot. Oh, my God. Is that so weird? I'm sorry.
They can't see us.
It's on top of my head. It's like, meow. What's really going on back there? Yeah.
See, that's why we have this. Just
Yeah, just so we're just totally clear. Transparent here. I love you.
I love you too.
We're going to go tell it on the mountain. All of the beautiful things that we're learning and creating. And because that's our intention, is to share.
Yes.
I feel like that's been like top of mind for me. It comes up a lot in meditation. It's like share. And then with my communication degree and an herbalism degree, if I ever had a shadow of a doubt what I'm supposed to be sharing, it is probably about the Queen Herb herself. And that has been the unifier. And such a catalyst for change, too. I feel like the plant in and of itself has so much untapped, unlimited potential. And that's how I feel about like our being, our essence, the farm here, like so much potential. Everywhere I look, I just see beauty and wonder and awe of this plan that we're just unfolding along the way. And I definitely think it's worth sharing. I definitely think it's worth listening. And we are just getting started, my friends.
Oh, buckle up, buttercups.
You went for a ride. We figured out how to turn these things on. Watch out.
Check.
That's the intention. Practice what we preach with these hands and feet. Can I get an amen? Amen. So in case we missed it in the beginning, I'm Bubbles.
I'm Sunshine.
And you out there listening, tuning in, tapping in, and turning it all the way up our high vibe tribe. Because you got to be vibing on some type of awesome level to be listening to us in this far, 57 minutes in to this. And you are our people. And together we want to spread the message.
Welcome to the high vibe tribe, buds.
Yeah, there's it. Buckle up, buttercups. That's what you always say. I stole your line. It's going up, all the way up.
Elevation station.
Share the stories, the knowledge, and empower our community and unite through love, one love, and share our God-given gifts. Don't be scared.
Be vulnerable. It actually feels really, really good. Let
Chop
that
of mine.
ego, let that pride. Nah, we ain't got time. We're making magic here.
Ain't nobody got time for that. But one day at a time.
Amen.
Rome was not built in a day.
So your patience are appreciated.
But good news is you're forgiven. We are forgiven. The price has already been paid through his salvation. So you can keep rambling on about your business because we are our sin nature. And it takes effort, energy, intention to remind ourselves of the good and the love and the light. And this is just one sweet little outlet that we're like super pumped
And
to
when
share.
you focus on that, it's gonna multiply.
Abundance.
Yes. Amen.
In the land of abundance, especially thinking about why we are born here today in this day and age. And what is our purpose? Oh, something purpose. That's the book. Journey, taking back your purpose. Or no. I'm still working on it.
They got purpose.
So much purpose.
I feel like we gotta play like Wheel of Fortune or something. Can I buy a vowel?
Yeah. Elevate, co-create, and create a utopia here on the Fun. This is Sapphire Studios where we're recording.
Coming to you live on location.
And then we're gonna be mobile too. So we have that one little kitchen gadget that I can't wait to figure out how to plug this in. It's all going down. But we gotta start somewhere first, and we're gonna get out of our own way. I like looking at you through this screen on here.
Yeah.
So I still feel like I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
So that works too.
So that would work, yeah.
Yeah. I do feel like you're a little over. I feel like you need to come in a little bit more.
Oh gosh, my chair is.
Can I sit on your? Should I sit on your lap? There. Now this is where it should have been the whole time.
That's okay.
Don't do that to ourselves, right?
Mm-mm.
No. We're not gonna. We're never gonna get it right. We're never gonna get it done. We're never gonna get it wrong. Oh.
Yup. You took the water right down to my butt. Communicator over here.
Be here now. So I think on this pot, because hemp is always the star of the show.
Yes.
We are going to focus on the plant for a good portion of it. Or, I feel like it's going to take some time to kind of dissect that because there's a lot of questions, there's a lot of mystery, there's a lot of misinformation out there. So we like to just dispel some of that and come at you with some cold hard facts.
Yes.
Some truth.
Yes.
See some truth at you about it.
Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, please. We would love to answer them. We are still learning every day. I feel like there's always something to learn, so we'll learn together.
Yes.
But we want to know what you want to know because we know what we want to know.
But then we know.
And then we know, and then we learn more.
Because communication is key, right? This is a two-way street. We definitely love any feedback, support, encouragement, guidance, tidbits, knowledge, all of the insights. Give them to us. We will use them and share them. And I feel like that's a big vision is once we kind of felt like we have talked about hemp till we can't talk about hemp anymore, we're going to bring on experts.
Yes.
We're going to bring on industry leaders. We're going to bring on friends, family, loved ones, who knows. And everyone is welcome and get their moment to tell their story and share their gifts, their knowledge, their love, their light. So we can...
What a beautiful thing.
Build those relationships because it's all about a relationship together in the community, and that takes time. So please give us lots of grace and mercy. Lord knows we need it.
We greatly appreciate that.
Gonna thank so much in advance for that.
Yes.
And we're gonna keep on blazing trails here.
Blazing trails.
Cue the music. More cheering. Yay, it's going to be one heck of a ride.
Yes. Thanks for joining us, guys. I feel like just even listening for this hour and 3 minutes will greatly change your life as much as it's changed ours. I don't know, but keep listening and it will. Promise.
Yes. That is our blessing.
Come into our bucket.
Come into our bosoms. Yes.
That's the hippie fest. That's another story.
So now, to kind of wind down, I invite anyone still listening, you beautiful person, to close your eyes and take a deep breath in and let it out. Again. The holding at the top was tight. Let's do it over time. And we're going to throw some positive affirmations your way. Feel free to repeat them in your head or say them out loud if you feel so called. I am worthy.
I am loved.
I am blessed.
I am safe.
I am heard.
I am seen.
I am creative. creative.
I am special.
I am boundless.
I am
Capable,
thank you.
beautiful, imaginative, resourceful.
Ooh, gifted.
I am one with nature. I am ...
Fill in the blanks, guys. You're all those things and more.
I am enough.
I am present in this moment.
I am worthy of abundance and happiness in every moment of my life.
I am forgiven.
I am love.
I am thankful.
I am grateful.
And we are blessed.
Seat at the throne, people. Let's go. Yow. Aha. We invite you on this journey with us. Come, we didn't come this far to only come this far. We love you so, so much. You are beautiful. You are blessed. You are abundant. And we couldn't be more grateful and thankful. Let's wrap this up. How do we wrap it up? It's like the good old Wisconsin goodbye. It just never.
Boots and gets and 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 boots and gets. One love.
One heart.